Purpose isn't discovered. It's what happens when you finally stop frantically searching for it. All this finding your purpose drama, that's just the ego needing a cosmic job title. I am helping to raise consciousness of other beings on this planet. It's another identity costume, a more spiritual sounding way to feel important. You're chasing a phantom, a future destination that guarantees you'll never be fully here. Right now, with the life as it actually is, doing whatever this is. The anxiety about not knowing your purpose, that's the mind's brilliant distraction technique. Keeps you looking out there, up there, in the future. Anywhere but the unbearable simplicity of this breath, this task, this messy moment. You think purpose is a thing to acquire, a treasure map leading to a buried chest labeled significance. The more you search, the heavier your existential backpack gets. You're standing in a field of wildflowers, holding a map, looking for a field of wildflowers. It's an elaborate, absurd waste of energy. And so here is the gentle, unnerving nudge. Your search for purpose is like looking for the meaning of a dance by standing still and thinking about the steps. You're analyzing life instead of living it. The mind insists purpose must be grand, external, world-altering. It must justify your existence. But what if existence doesn't need a justification? The soul-warming part? It's the profound relief of dropping the map, of realizing there is no chest to find, no validation waiting at some finish line. Purpose isn't a career choice or a mission statement. It is just showing up for the dishes, for the difficult conversations, for the unexpected laugh, for the quiet ache. It is the simple, direct engagement with what is right now in your life as it is, not as it should be. Without the story about what it means or where it's leading or whatever it's significant enough, the purpose isn't out there. It is the vitality of being here. The seeing, the hearing, the feeling, the simple doing of whatever life is doing through this body, this mind. This moment, this now. It's not your purpose. It's just purpose. Unfolding effortlessly when the frantic search finally exhausts itself and falls away. You never know how your words touch another and how they move because of that, and what they do or don't do, and you don't need to know. They were not your words or action in the first place. What is moving your eyelids this moment? The warmth is the quiet hum of being fully here, without needing a reason or a role. Without needing to be someone with a purpose. Just this, life living itself. So when you stop searching for a grand purpose, what would you be able to do? What would you allow yourself to do? Or what wouldn't you be able to stop yourself from doing? And who is it really who needs a purpose to exist other than an idea?
I used to audit every second I breathe, counting the stars like receipts in my teeth. But the sky didn't care for my careful math, so it swallowed my plans and it made me laugh. I'm losing control, what a relief. No more micromanaging life like a thief. I don't need to do it right, let's be what is. And I'm loving the
You think effort is the bridge between where you are and where you need to be. But the bridge is imaginary. You're already standing on the other side, pretending you're still crossing. Every morning you wake up and tighten your grip. You meditate to be peaceful. You read to be wise. You hustle to be free. But peace, wisdom, and freedom were never rewards. They are what's left when you stop treating life like a test you can fail. Take a jellyfish. No brain, no plan, no to-do list. It doesn't try to float, it just floats. The ocean moves it, and it moves with the ocean. It doesn't worry about drowning because it never learned the concept of struggle. Meanwhile, you are over here flailing in the shallows, convinced you'll sink if you stop paddling. Effort is a story, a loop, a mental tick. You believe you need it because you've confused motion with meaning. But the universe doesn't keep score. The sun doesn't try to rise. The river doesn't strive to reach the sea. Yet everything unfolds perfectly, except in your mind, where nothing is ever quite enough. You think effortlessness is something you'll achieve after all the hard work. So here's the joke. Effort isn't real. It's just resistance dressed up as virtue. You strain against life, calling it discipline, calling it growth. And you're the only thing in nature that insists on making simple things difficult. And the same with awakening. It isn't the result of effort. It's the collapse of the belief that effort is necessary. The moment you see the futility of pushing, the pushing stops on its own. Not because you decided to stop, but because you finally noticed it was never moving you forward to begin with. You want proof? Think of the last time you were truly happy. Not because you achieved something, but because you forgot to try. A laugh that tore through you, a sunset that swallowed your thoughts, In those moments, effort didn't exist. The mind hates this. It wants credit. It wants a hero's journey. But there is no hero. Just a series of events and a voice in your head narrating them like it's the main character. So here is the question. What if you stopped? Not as a tactic, not as a new effort, but because you saw the whole game. Would the world fall apart? Or would it finally, effortlessly float as it already does?
The pilot inside of my head, the plane still flies though he's long since dead. Turns out gravity knows what to do, and chaos feels softer than plans ever knew. I'm losing control, what a relief. No more micromanaging life like a thief. I don't need to do it right, let's be what is, and I'm loving the ride. Wheels spun off, but the road stayed true. Nothing to hold, but there's nothing to lose. The joke is control was never mine, so I toast the void with a glass of time. I'm losing control, what a relief. No more micromanaging life like a thief. I don't need to do it right, let's be what is, and I'm loving the I'm losing control, what a relief. No more micromanaging life like a thief. I don't need to do it right, let's be what is, and I'm loving the ride.